Hey everybody, this is the part two to the Oldboy box set. I'm going to be talking about the 2013 movie directed by Spike Lee and has too many good fucking people in it for how bad it is. Uh, so yeah, um, it's not a good. It's not. It's not a good movie outside of it being a remake. Like even if like it's not good absent that. The fucking And it's so bad, the fucking director Spike Lee just owned the fucking movie, basically. Like, this movie has Samuel L. Jackson, Rami Malek, Elizabeth Olsen, even Josh Brolin's too good to be in this fucking movie. Like, there's so many good people in this goddamn movie, and I feel like some of the casting decisions are distracting. Like, having Samuel L. Jackson in this movie it distracts from what it could have been. And there's like an 140-minute version of this movie, um, which I don't want to fucking watch. And so, whereas the original Old Boy was kind of like a grimy, disgusting feeling movie, the 2013 version is it's too clean. Everything's too crisp. There's too much light. There's not. Everything is also sped up way too fast. You know, the original Old Boy is, I do believe, 2 hours flat. Um, and the 2013 version's like an hour 40, but there's like so it when I was watching it with other people, I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And the worst part is like they referenced they referenced stuff from the original because they were too much of a pussy to like just to make Old Boy just with American actors. And like the original Old Boy is this mystery vengeance plot, right? The 2013 has none of that. You see the villain, like you see his goddamn face, you hear his fucking voice. Like fucking the main character and the villain interact way too much in this fucking movie. There's everything's jumbled. It's fucking. It's like they changed professions for people with no fucking reason. They try to give Daisu, like the Daisu American equivalent, they try to give him because the original it just kind of starts with like dude in a like drunk tank talking about how like he cares about his family and he bought a gift for his daughter for her birthday. But like they in the fucking American version they draw that out so much, and it fucking is so fucking aggravating. Like, and he meets his friend before he meets the Me Do character, And like, there's no reason like why. It's so fucking. And so there's a famous scene. It's a hallway scene that's all one take, and it's brutal in the original. It's fucking exhausting. Everybody does like people are just exhausted in the fight. In the American version, it's just fucking the Daisu's American equivalent, uh, Docet, whatever the fuck. He fucking just whips all their asses in one go, and it's like it's not. He's somehow like this unbeatable killing machine. It's like there's no mystery, there's no sleuthing. Fuck it, it's just so goddamn terrible. Like they convolute the fuck out instead of having like the hypnotism stuff that's in Oldboy 2003. They have like this like fucking like they just go around that instead of like him getting mind fucked in whatever, like he's just a fucking idiot and it gets everything handed to him. There's a scene that genuinely pissed me off, and it's after the the fucking bad hallway scene in the 2013 version. He fucking like in the original he stumbles out into public and he collapses, and this dude comes out and is like, oh shit, there's all this blood, what happened to you? And then it's revealed that that dude is in league with the villain after they put him into a car and get bust him somewhere. In the 2013 version, he literally fucking he barely gets out of the fucking building before he collapses, and then the villain and El Crony pick him up and fucking like dump him in front of a house or whatever. It's so fucking stupid. Also, like the villain in the original he has some minions, but it's mainly just him and his bodyguard that are actively fucking with Daisu. In this, he has like a whole clan of merry miscreants just doing shit. In the original, there's like this torture scene with a fucking hammer, where Daisu rips out a dude's teeth, like his fucking his jailer. He rips out his teeth with a claw hammer. For like, he takes a tooth out for every year that he'd been imprisoned. And in the 2013 version, it's Samuel Jackson plays that character, and he gets fucking Josh Brolin just takes a fucking like X-Acto knife or like a utility knife and fucking like cuts stitches like or dotted lines. He cuts dotted lines out of his fucking throat, which is not the same. Fucking so the ending of the movie is fucking so dumb. It's like in the original, so simple. The villain presents Daisu with a purple box, opens it up. It's a photo album. Flips through it. It's flips through it. Sees a young girl, gets older, and he pops in to the photos, and he basically comes to the realization. And there's nothing like there's no exposition in that scene. He just flips through and he comes to the realization that had sex with his daughter. Um, after being manipulated to that end. In the fucking 2013 version, like there's this whole fake out thing with a crime show called Misses of Crime where the rich dude made it and did it to fucking mess with him while he was in prison. Fucking like it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. And then it turns out like it still has like the same ending as the original, the same nominal ending of the Daisu character having sex with his daughter. But there's like this fucking clip show like it's a video of like showing the daughter as a young kid and then growing up, and then like it cuts to just them fucking. Like there's video of them fucking, and it's like, because that's what you needed. Like you needed to have, like, mind you, there's the sex scene in the Oldboy. It's like it's there. Like there's a scene like you don't realize he's having sex with his daughter, but he's having sex with a woman. But like it's not fucking replayed in this movie in the fucking 2013 version. It is you have that scene and then it's fucking replayed. And then, like there's no like this movie. They're fast forwarding it through everything, and people I'll be watching with. One of them was like, it's basically Taken, which is yeah, it's basically fucking Taken. Fucking there's a scene that I find so a scene in this movie is so bad. It's actually technically, I guess, a couple of scenes. In the original, Daisu finds that he's been bugged, gets rid of the bug, so the villain has to go to the internet cafe that his friend works at to try and track him down. The friend is on. I do believe the friend's character is Juan, or yeah, it's No Juhwan. He runs an internet cafe and he's talking to Daisu over the phone, giving him information, and he says that the main villain's sister was a slut, and that triggers the villain because he's there surreptitiously listening, and then he fucking he hits the fucking tray, the eject button on the disk tray in the computer, gets a disc out, breaks it, and then brutally fucking murders him while still on the phone with Daisu. In this, in the 2013 version, he fucking spoofs Daisu's phone so he can receive calls. The guy says it in a message. Listens to it, goes to the bar that the character owns, and then brutally beats the shit out of him and cuts his tongue out. Fucking, like, it's so. And the ending of the movie, the original ending, or the ending of the original, is fucked up because Daisu basically goes through all the kinds of grief of, the realization of what he did, and he doesn't want his daughter to find out. So he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna fucking eat your heart, and then he's like, please don't fucking tell her, he goes through all those range of emotions. and then he fucking takes his tongue and fucking chops like the tip of it off and gives it to him. And before that, he's like, "I'll be your dog." Like, look at his boot or whatever. Dude, blah, did fuck does that. The guy does like he doesn't reveal it to Midu, uh, the the daughter character doesn't reveal it to her. He's like, "Yeah, keep the box closed." And then so he's basically just left with his emotions. Like that Daisu's just left with his emotions in the original. Dude walks out, hallucinating his sister, takes the Derringer that he had, and blows his brains out in the elevator. In the 2013 version, none of the emotional impact is there of the exchange they have. And then the main villain blows his brains out in front of Daisu. Also, there's a fucking. I didn't realize I've been talking for 16 fucking minutes. Fuck you. You get all of this. But, so the bodyguard in the original is this dude. Like this dude with white hair. And he has like this. He fucking beats the shit out of Daisu at the end. Before he could actually try and kill him. Kill the bad guy. In the remake, they gender swap the fucking the bodyguard, and they fucking one move kill her. Daisu does that, and that's so fucked up. Anyway, that's my rant about Oldboy 2013. Don't fucking watch it. It's not fucking worth it. It's a fucking awful goddamn movie. Fuck Spike Lee. Fuck the person who wrote the movie. Fuck. Peace out.